and Shield leak. Boom. There we go. We got the news article talking about this shit, bro. I want to pull this thing up, man. Okay, so here we go. We have the details right here, bro. Now this is gonna be, if you guys, okay, this could potentially be real shit. All right. Now before we continue, man, maybe a lot of y'all had already seen this, but I don't want to bear no responsibility. We're covering stuff that could potentially be real because the nigga who posted what we're about to read was way before the motherfucking Pokemon Direct went down. So this shit is most likely true, bro. It is real. Yeah, bro. This is definitely legit. But he doesn't, don't worry, he doesn't reveal like, well, yeah, he does. He talks about, I think the starters and what they become. It's big, bro. It's big. So if you're not a bitch nigga, and you want to go through with this, you want to read this on stream with me, then let me get an NBN in the chat. But if you are a bitch nigga and you don't want me to go through with this, then let me get a 0, okay? Actually, yeah, let me get an NBN if you want me to continue reading this leak. I'm going to anyways. Let me get a 0 if you don't give a fuck, all right? Hey, hold on a second. I see the boy saying the right thing. All right, good shit, niggas. Good shit. No zeros. No zeros. Let's fucking do it then. Let's fucking do it. All right, I got it. Hold on, let me make sure that we're good here. Boom, we're good. All right, so here we go. This is apparently really real stuff. It was on 4chan, but I doubt the thread is actually still around. Let me see. Is there a link? Let me see if there's a link to this bitch. Probably not. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. I just kind of like reading in the 4chan format too, but it just was a little bit difficult with how Shofi's video was a little bit more zoomed out. So I mean, anyways, your rival is named Hop. They predicted this 100% accurate, but you'll be facing off against Bed and Marnie. Okay. Team Yell is the gang in this game, who are also well-meaning fans of Marnie causing trouble again. Now, here's the thing. Maybe it's because I'm a dumbass. I don't fucking remember who the hell Marnie. Did we meet Marnie? Did we see anything of Marnie, nigga? I mean, I remember some other characters from that direct, but I don't remember Marnie being one of them. Yeah, we didn't meet no Marnie, but apparently this is somebody who's going to be in the game who also has a team of niggas who are just a bunch of fanboys. So the equivalent of Marnie and Team Yell is the equivalent of me and you, nigga. Marnie is Etika and Team Yell is the Joy-Con gang, the 9 gang, the boys, the gods, the niggas. It sounds cool to me. Is Marnie gonna be like some kind of fucking content creator or like an influencer or a YouTuber in this game? Who knows? But I mean, it's definitely a cool angle if Nintendo somehow mixed in social media with Pokemon in like the way that's relevant to us, nigga. Marnie a YouTuber or something? What? Shout out to the them intros, bro. Team Yell is literally a toxic fan base. Yo, legit, bro. They're actually like us. But, you know, I don't think Marnie gives a fuck. A fan base is always reflective of the heart of the actual, well, it can be, you know. That's a very bold statement, but I honestly feel like fan bases are reflective of the kinds of elements that the person who they surround is composed of. Like, you guys are crazy. You guys don't give a fuck. You say and do whatever the fuck you want. And guess who else does that? It's me, nigga. To become part of the gym challenge, you have to get an endorsement. So a sponsorship or some shit like that. Bed gets an endorsement from Chairman Rose and his secretary Orlina. They're bringing up a bunch of names here. This dude, what kind of, this leak? How did he procure this information, bro? Etika, your dick is out, dick cam, nigga. No dick cam on. I can't do dick cam right now. I mean, I could do a dick cam. I could. Eternatus is the evil legendary. This is all official, boys. This is an official leak, nigga. So this is gonna be the nigga's name. Eternatus, bro. What the hell does that even fucking... Eternatus is the... how do you say this, nigga? Eternatus or whatever. He's the evil legendary. The other legendary will be a wolf who will either have a shield mane or hold a sword like the great wolf Sif. Don't recall its name. Okay, so this nigga, he kind of predicted it in a way. He said that the other legendary will be a wolf, but both of the legendaries are wolves. I'm sure this Eternatus thing is definitely not fake, but I guess he didn't call it right, thinking that the wolf would be either a sword or a shield, when in reality it's actually 2 different wolves entirely. Or maybe it's not. Maybe that's an element of the game that we don't actually know. I mean, both of the legendaries on the sword and shield box kind of, sort of, I mean, if you mix and match certain parts around, they look like they could be the same elements in a sense. But I mean, Anyways, let's get back. I mean, it's a little too early for us to know any of this stuff. Dynamaxing and Giant Maxing are the new mechanics, the new dynamics that will supersize Pokemon in specific areas. Remember, Dynamaxing was not something that we knew of until the Pokemon Direct, and this information that we're reading comes 2 weeks earlier almost, man. This dude he was in the office. Who is this guy? Is it like, it's gotta be somebody who works there, man, or maybe somebody who came through to like check things over or whatever. Anyways, Giga Maxing, Giant Maxing, no, Giant Maxing, that's Gianta Maxing. This is gonna be another new mechanic of the fucking game, which we don't even know anything about. This is only a Dynamaxing thing at this point, but I mean, whatever the fuck this is gonna be, can they get even bigger than that? Like, dude, how are you gonna, I don't know, bro, but Giant Maxing is different from Dynamaxing. It changes what the Pokemon looks like. Meowth looks like a long cat. Lapras gets layers like musical bars to its shell and musical notes. Pikachu looks like retro fat Pikachu. So just a big, thick, hearty, healthy-ass Pikachu on the motherfucking screen, bro. Bigger than what we see potentially with the Dynamaxing stuff. That's kind of... I don't know about that one. But anyways, Sonia is the lead. All of this predicted, bro. Big leaks, man. Some Pokemon like Farfetch will get regional evolutions like Surfetched. Okay, now, is this... They say they'll get regional evolutions, so what? Is this something that's only going to be exclusive to this game? Is it like, are Mega Evolutions still going to be included in this game? It's kind of interesting to see that, because, dude, regional? Why not just say it's going to be an evolution? Why not just say Farfetch evolves into Surfetch? I'm not sure what they're going for there, but the fact that Farfetch evolves, nigga, after years, bro, that dude had that leak spinning that bitch. I remember the episode where Farfetch debuted, and like, Farfetch, nigga, you know, it's kind of cool to see now, man. I hope it actually has good stats and is usable. Meowth looks like a ball of spiky gray fur. Once again, man, I think we're talking in, like, when we say regional, we really are talking stuff like how Sun and Moon had kind of like their Alolan forms or whatever. Maybe this will be something similar along those lines, but I mean, it's hard to kind of know. We still know nothing. This information is so ahead of what we know that it's kind of like a big question mark for us. Hold on. Whoa, here we go. Squovet and Greedunk are chipmunk Pokemon who will hide in berry trees and attack randomly if you shake for too many berries. If they attack, you lose half the berries that dropped. Once again, another one that's way ahead of our time. This nigga is looking deep into the future on some Shulk shit right now. Bruh. I remember Shofu in his video, he had said that there was a Pokemon that kind of got leaked on a nigga's shirt that looked like a chipmunk Pokemon or whatever, so maybe that's a little bit of a hint as to that. The fourth gym is a fairy, the first fairy type gym, led by an actress named Opal. So I wonder if Opal and this chick Marnie actually fuck with each other, since they both kind of seem to have a little bit of influence on niggas. Maybe it's like an online thing or whatever. Milo, Nessa, and Kabu are the first ones, and before fighting the gym leaders, you have to complete gym challenges. Milo has you herding sheep Pokemon named Wooloo, so this is the first mention of this nigga way before the direct, but Pamper, an electric corgi Pokemon, will startle them and send them rolling elsewhere. This is a lot of inside information that's like, how do you know details in regards to like specific plot related stuff, like the gym stuff and the characters that are involved? This has to be somebody that's really on the inside, bro. We were just, before I had to end the stream because of niggas posting crazy shit in my chat, you were talking about these early details about the game, referencing characters and shit that we don't even know about. Nessa has you running through a maze where water blocks the way. Kabu requires you to catch Pokemon and get 5 points, but you have to be in a party battle with another trainer who's also trying to catch it. So these gym challenges are on some other complete level, bro. I can't lie. In terms of my excitement with this Pokemon game, I'm mainly excited more about like just the Pokemon themselves. All the extracurricular stuff and the Giga battles and whatever the fuck, turning big and shit, I'm not really too concerned about none of that, but it seems like it's going to have to be a dynamic that we all use, because apparently you can do it in any battle in one of these arenas, or maybe you can do it online and you have to fucking but you have to only use it for 3 turns or something. I don't know. I'll have to see more of it in action for me to really get behind it. But Mega Evolutions, at first when I saw those, I wasn't really convinced that it would be a big part of battles, because, you know, it seemed a little overpowered. But then everybody uses Mega Evolutions now, so it's like, hey, I don't really mind too much. I mean, I'll probably need some time to get used to it. Does your PP use Dynamax? Dog, I don't need no Dynamax. Your boy's A-OK. I got that solid pipe, man, 24/7. If I ever have to use Dynamax, it'll probably have to be after I'm like 80 years old or something, even then. let me see here. While there is a transit system, you will have to go through the wild area at times, an open world biome. This dude really called it all. A weather system and little pockets where wild Pokemon Dynamax where wild Pokemon Dynamax? Hold on, there will be sections of the overworld, this little wild area at times where wild Pokemon Dynamax and have to be beaten in a 4-person raid. Okay, so we had seen some of this in the trailer that they had shown. You will randomly see nearby players and interact with them to get their league cards and items. You know, it's kind of funny. I saw a little meme that referenced that. Look at this shit. It's kind of stupid, but this is what they're talking about here. But apparently wild Pokemon are going to be turning gigantic on you in the middle of this bitch. How pretty, nigga. It's so beautiful. Okay, so maybe we are going to get a little bit of that Breath of the Wild Pokemon collab action that we've been asking for a while. Why does it keep lagging? You know, that's the thing though. The area is not as big as it seems. Like, it's big, but it isn't like an overworld kind of like how Breath of the Wild is. Like, as I was watching the footage, you see some repeated structures, so it's not really like too out there. But I mean, it's still a decently big area, you know. You can explore a little bit, but will that really be like? It kind of puts me in mind of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. You remember how like that overworld sort of it wasn't really all that big. You could use the horse to get around a little faster, but it connected like all the main areas that you would need to go. So maybe that's what this is going to be. So are we seeing the end potentially of what routes could be? Because like routes could, like, even though there's no main area, routes could just take you between towns and stuff and all that. But now it's just one big ass area. You're in the middle and you can just go to wherever the hell you need to go in the middle. And you see Pokemon in the overworld and shit like that. The graphics look like dog shit. I mean, it's probably because of the Twitter video too. It doesn't really help it out too much. But you asked me for JoJo. You want me to get the channel shut down, nigga? I can't watch no JoJo. We're talking about E3, bro. Bruh. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of the overworld thing, you know? If it's going to keep it so Pokemon encounters aren't random. I heard that was kind of a big thing that was liked about Let's Go. Even though Let's Go isn't necessarily seen as like a big title in terms of what the hardcore fans wanted. I mean, Let's Go still introduced like a couple of mechanics that people were crazy about. And one thing was the lack of random battles in that bitch. I'm excited about that. I think that's a factor that's going to help me to get more into this game. But I mean, and not to mention a couple of other characters in this bitch. Sonia's helping me to get into Pokemon too. Not even gonna lie, bro. I mean, bro, the folder looks crazy right now, boys. There is a transit system. No, I read that one. Camping is how you play with Pokemon. So no more Pokemon, no more touching them niggas in the. What was it called? Pokemon Ami? I don't remember, man. It's been a while. But camping is how you play with them. You get 2 toys, a feather toy and a toy Pokeball. A feather toy sounds like some next kind of toy, if you know what I'm saying. Which can raise friendship. You can make curry, which can raise stats and friendliness. Okay. Really kind of cute stuff. But it makes sense, though, in that little overworld. And then you can kind of set up camp anywhere on there. It looks fun. I mean, it gives you a level of freedom that you haven't had in prior Pokemon games. Pokemon will not walk beside you in the overworld map. Like, come on, Game Freak. We've been dying for that. The people want it, bro. Why are they not compromising with us, man? The thing is, we've had ever since what, X and Y, it was discovered that there's models for every single Pokemon to have like a walking animation behind somebody, and you legit can't use them anywhere, bro.